Welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa and this is my channel. Welcome Pisces, it's really lovely to have you here. I hope all is well with you today. So I did a little bit of a post a few weeks ago on the community page to see what sort of readings that you would fancy, and career and finances came up top, so I thought I would do a round of career and finance related readings for you all. So shall we get started? I've got my lovely Light Seers tarot deck, which I have dropped all over the place as usual. Let's have a little look at that. And I thought we would use those to find 5 cards to find the general theme, general gist, general energy of this reading relating to your career and finances. Then we'll delve a little bit deeper with the Rider-Waite deck. Does that sound like a plan? Right, let's do it. So 5 cards for Pisces surrounding their career and financial situation at the moment. A bit more of a shuffle. Okay, that'll do. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Good start. Even better start. We've got the Sun. We've got the King of Pentacles. Wowzers, Pisces. 6 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Okay, so general energy around this reading regarding your career and finances. It's looking pretty good, to be honest with you, Pisces. I think you are in for some really great stuff coming your way regarding both of those things. Got the 9 of Pentacles, and that's the card of reaping the benefits of your hard work. So whether that is in you know, your career area, whether you've got your own business, whether you work for somebody else and you know you've got a job or some sort of career, or even this could be for you if you're retired, you don't have a job. Maybe it's a project, something that you're putting your time and energy into. So whatever it is, you're really starting to reap the benefits of all the hard work that you've put in over the last few years, or last 10 years even. Yeah, she's there. She's got a big smile on her face, and she is looking at all of the fruits of her labour. So great start to begin with. A great card to begin with even. We've got the Sun. The Sun is the best card in the pack. It's the card filled with abundance, filled with growth, filled with life. And I think you are in a position at the moment, Pisces, where you've got the sun shining down on you. It's shining down on you in this area of your life. So, yeah, brilliant. Nothing else to say on that, apart from brilliant. We've got the King of Pentacles. So I think you are, at the moment, you are in the energy of the King of Pentacles. I think you are making smart financial decisions. I think you are making smart career decisions. You are really spending your pentacle wisely. And I think maybe you are feeling, or will be feeling, for, you know, in the imminent future, more financially abundant in some way, or more abundant in, you know, your career. Then we've got the 6 of Wands. You are being noticed. So whether that is by your boss, by people, you know, who are supporting your business, but you are being noticed in a really good way. People are celebrating how fantastic you are. So, you know, like I say, you may be in for a promotion. It may well be that your business is about to really take off, and because you're being noticed by new customers. Whatever it is, you know, it's something to celebrate, something really positive. So we've got the 5 of Wands there at the end. I think you're in some sort of conflict, a bit of a quandary. I love using that word. I squeeze it in there whenever I can because it's one of my favourites. I feel like you're in a bit of a quandary in some shape or form related to career or finances. Do you jump left? Do you jump right? I think there's some sort of conflict going on within you. It's a card of conflicts and competition, so it may well be that, you know, you've got some competition and you're jostling for first place, maybe for a promotion or something. but there's some sort of conflict going on, whether exterior or interior. So Pisces, that's a flipping good start, isn't it? I feel like things are really starting to come together for you in the work, finance area of life. I think you have maybe been, I don't want to say floundering, but I feel like you've been maybe struggling to find your place in an area of work, or what it is you're meant to be doing, what's your thing, and I feel like it's finally starting to come to fruition for you. Obviously we've got that Nine of Pentacles, the fruits of your labour. Oh, right, I'm choosing some cards for you for your recent past energy, for the things that are influencing how you move forwards. First card to throw it. Oh, I've dropped it on the floor. That's not a good start, is it? Temperance. Oh, she's upside down. She wasn't. There we go. Then we've got the Devil energy. And we've got the Three of Cups. Okay, clarifying, Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. Okay, so past energy, things that are influencing how you're moving forwards with your career and your financial situation. We've got Temperance. Temperance knows how to, she's the queen even of alchemy. So she knows how to turn one thing into another. She's also very grounded. She's very rooted in reality. She doesn't let her mind and her brain sort of take her off on in a different direction, off in dreamland. She's the card that keeps you grounded, and like I say, she's a card of alchemy. So I think you are maybe in a work scenario, career, business, whatever. You are starting to make some changes that you something that you had is now evolving into something else. So the thing that you started off with is not quite the same as what you're ending up with. But that's because she's made some wise choices. She's made choices, and it's been a purposeful thing, whether actually you know it or not, because she's very divinely connected, Temperance. And so the thing that, maybe it's a business that you're in, or maybe it's your job that started off as something else and has evolved into completely something different. But it's something that's meant to be. It's something that is the right thing to happen for you. And I actually think this has happened really quickly, because we've got the eight of wands there. So this change, this alchemy, we'll just stick with that, shall we? Has happened really quickly. So it may well be that you've had a job, and the job description that you took, the job under, it's not what you thought it was. It's transformed into completely something else. Maybe it suits you, maybe it doesn't. Let's find out. But whatever's happened, it's happened really quickly. Right, so next cards, and that's, it's leaking through into what's going to happen with you, and what's happening with you in the current moment, what's happening with you in the future energy. So we've got the Devil card as well. The Devil energy is one of low vibration, of one quite negative, lower vibrational energies. So the fearful energies, the worrying energies, the I can't energy. And then we've got this Ten of Swords, and that's the ending of something. So I think you have really started to shift your energy. I think you have maybe been sat in quite a negative, low vibrational space for a little while, or for a long while for some of you. Don't forget, this is a general reading, so it's going to cover lots of you, and everyone's going through their own different story. But I think in your recent past, you have made a shift It's come to an end. You've decided that you are going to start looking at life and looking at things and looking at work particularly, and maybe your financial situation particularly, from a more positive viewpoint. Maybe this has come around by some external situation that's really made you think and really knocked that old behaviour and old way of thinking on the head. We've got the Ten of Swords is all about new beginnings. It's an ending because obviously, we've got all these swords in his back. It looks a bit grim, but there's a new beginning there. That new dawn is upon him. And I think you've had a shift, a new beginning in the way that you're thinking. And I think you've shifted your brain into a more positive way of thinking. And that is why you are having all these lovely positive cards opening up for you, moving through the future. So, past energy as well, we have got the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups, Mr. Smug, he looks very pleased with himself. His cups are lined up almost like trophies. He's really happy with his achievements recently. And I think, this shift that's happened with you in your recent past, and, you being, things starting to change for you, I think you're really happy with how things are going. It can be the card of the wish as well, wishes and your dreams, moving towards your destiny. So I think, you are really happy with the way things are going. It's going the way that you want it, that you'd hoped for things to go. And I think that's literally because you've changed your perspective. Now, sometimes all it takes is for us to reframe something, doesn't it? To come at something from a completely different angle and to look at it and suddenly the world seems a different place just because we've had that shift of our mind. And all this positive, energy is allowing you to look towards the future, to look to what's next for you, what's next, where to now for you, where can you, how can your world of work, of business, of projects that you're working on, how can you open that up for yourself? How can you send yourself off in a new direction that's going to open up lots of growth, lots of expansion, maybe some learning, what's next for you? So I think that's been stuff that's been going on in your mind, going on with you in your recent past, Pisces. Let's have a little bit of a look at what's going on in your future energy. Got a card out already. Oh, another one. One more. Oh, there we go. And then we'll have some clarifiers. So we've got the Hermit card, current energy, the Hierophant, the Star. Another Six of Wands. You are being noticed. Things are going well. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Empress. Okay, so current energy. I think you've had to really dig deep, I want to say. Or you are, because this is current energy. Or it could be you have, because, current energy, it just doesn't start yesterday. The last minute is past. The next minute is future. There's, this space in between that everything flows nicely. So I think you've had a period of introspection. I think you've taken some time to look inside, and I think maybe you've had to revisit your past, really. I think you've had to take a look at why it is you have been behaving in certain ways in the business finance realm. So for instance, it could well be that you've got issues connected to money. Maybe you don't feel worthy of receiving, and so I think you've had a little bit of a time recently, or this could be coming up with you shortly, where you're having to really look at the reasons why you think the way that you are, that you behave the way that you do, in regards to business and finance. Do you not feel good enough? Maybe you don't feel, it's the old fake it till you make it. Maybe you find that difficult. There's definitely some sort of issue related to you, reasons why you can't. I think that's related to this negative sort of negative outlook on things, the negative way of looking at yourself, and that we spoke about with the devil card. And I think that's sort of, that's come to an end, hopefully, but I think that's opened you up then to actually figuring out, and it has made you sort of take a closer look at what's going on the inside as to why you have those beliefs or have those feelings, those emotions. So I think you either are winning with that because it's something that's been going on for you for a little while, or you're going to be winning at that. We've got the Six of Wands connected to that Hermit card. So I think it's the right thing to do. I think you really finding the root of those ways of thinking, those negative patterns of behaviour, thinking, emotions, finding the root of it, realising, then learning something about yourself, finding wisdom, finding knowledge about yourself, so that you can begin to free yourself or lighten your load, and literally get out into the world and shine your light, because you have got so much to offer the world. And I feel like those things have been holding you back, but I definitely think you have either been working on those recently or you are currently doing so. And I'm thinking that because you're doing that, you're starting to get noticed. People are starting to see you. I think, sorry, I'm just like, I've got stuff going on in my head. I think you have been frightened of being seen. Maybe actually you've maybe been ashamed to be seen, and you've not felt worthy to be seen. And I think that confidence is growing. You are believing in yourself more, Pisces, and people noticing that. They're noticing it. I don't think you've always been like this. I think some things happen, situations happen, stuff happens in life, doesn't it? And it can shape us, and it can sort of shape us for the negative, really. It can hold us back. And I think you are starting to find your light again, and people are noticing. I feel quite emotional saying that. So I think this is it. You are ready to be seen in the world again, and you're starting to see how amazing you truly are, Pisces. Yeah. I've got these two cards next, and they look quite stern and quite establishment, don't they? We've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Justice card. And I feel like there's a really strong message in with these two cards. And obviously the Hierophant is about tradition, about doing things the way that they have always been done. And Justice is about things being done the correct way, about, doing things right. And so I think this is to say to you that in this current energy, you need to do things the right way. You need to make sure that you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's. I've said that the right way, haven't I? Yeah. That you have filled in all the little bits of paperwork that you need to do, that you need to really follow the rules of what's going on, with maybe setting up a business or maybe in work. I think you've got to, if you're held up, if your work's held up for everybody to look at it, it's got to be spot on. I think I think you may well be sort of the focus of, we've already established that you're being seen. So I think by being seen, you then come to the attention of maybe superiors, maybe the tax man. You know, you're out there in the world. You've thrown yourself out there, and what you have got to be doing at the moment is making sure that you are doing everything the right way. So if anybody comes to look at and examine what's going on with you, financially, career-wise, you have got all your boxes ticked, that you have got everything done the way that they should be done. Let me just check my microphone's on there. So, really important, Pisces. Tick all those boxes, cross those T's, dot those I's, make sure everything is done as it should be. So if anyone comes in to examine your work, examine your finances, everything is bob on. Okay, moving on, we've got the Star and the Empress, two beautiful energies, two very feminine energies, two very yin energies. Lots of introspection, lots of balance, lots of grounding, lots of divine connection, actually. I want to say there's lots of stars involved in both of these cards. We've got the stars at the top there in the star. Obviously, it is the star. We've got the stars around her crown. And I feel like, you know, now is the moment where you are needing to connect with your divine self, connect with your intuition, in order for you to start creating your life, your business, your job, your financial life the way that you want it to. I think, you know, we're all in a moment of change at the moment. The current energy that's in the air is one of change. And so life is ripe for change, for reaching for your dreams, for reaching for what you want, for how you want your life to look, how you want to feel in alignment with your life. And so I think, you know, now is the time to create. How do you want your business career to look? How do you want your work career to look? How do you want your financial life to look? You know, you have got the opportunity to create that at the moment. And I think a lot of you are going to take that energy and run with it. Let's see what's going on in your future energy, Pisces, regarding your career and your finances. Don't forget, I'd love to know if this resonates with you. I'd love a thumbs up if you like the reading. That would be fantastic. I'm so grateful to everybody that you know interacts with my channel and interacts with me. You know, it means I can grow my channel, I can get my readings out there, I can have more time for doing that. So, you know, subscribe if you're not already and you'd quite like to. That'd be amazing. Right. Okay. Future. We've got the Sun, we've got the King of Pentacles, double King of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, we have got the Four of Wands, no, I can't get my head, Wands and Swords, we've got the Four of Swords, I've got one extra, more than I meant to have, clarify, we've got the Death card, we've got the Six of Swords, we've got the World, we've got the Knight of Wands. Amazing. Pisces. Very excited for you. Right, moving forwards, we've got the Sun. Again, the Sun is shining down on you. The Sun brings abundance. The Sun brings growth. It brings life. It's breathing a whole new situation for you in a really positive way. It's bringing a whole new situation for you because we've got the Death card and it's the card of endings and new beginnings. Again, another card of endings. So moving forwards, there's going to be a shift of some description or a complete either mental shift or physical shift, and something's going to come to an end, and it's for the best. It's you know, going to help you to move forwards towards that place in the sun in a really positive way. The sun's just shining down on you at the moment, Pisces. I do seem to think that you've had a lot of sun energy in your readings recently. Another King of Pentacles, another abundant card, making smart financial choices, just surrounded with this lovely abundant energy. And underneath that, clarifying, moving into calmer waters, that Six of Swords. Because you are more abundant, maybe you're getting yourself in a position where you're more financially stable and secure. Maybe it is that you've just organised your finances and taking back control of your finances, if that's something you've not been doing recently. You know, whatever it is that's connected to that King of Pentacles energy, is giving you peace of mind. It's helping you to find a more peaceful mental state, and that is never a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is careful consideration of his pentacle. He's the only knight that's not moving forward. Knights are all about action. So he is deliberating. He's really thinking about how he can spend his pentacle in the best possible way. Remembering that pentacles are something earthly, something tangible. So it could be a job, it could be a business, it could well be your finances or stuff, it could even be your health. But it's related, this clarified by this World card. The World is a beginning of a brand new cycle for you. So you're really shifting, you're really getting yourself into a brand new cycle, a brand new beginning. Obviously, we've had that Ten of Swords, we've had the Death card, we've got numerous Suns, numerous Kings of Pentacles, numerous Six of Wands, and you're starting a whole new cycle, a new beginning, a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of working, a new way of looking at things. And you know, in your future energy, you are going to make a considered decision about how you are moving forward with your pentacle. And obviously, this reading is for everybody. It's a general reading, every Pisces person. And so you're all going to have a different pentacle. Some of you are going to have health pentacles. Some of you are going to have work pentacles, financial pentacles. What you're going to do with that pentacle? What is the best way for you to spend your pentacle, spend the energy related to that pentacle? What is it going to look like for you in the next cycle? You've got choices to be made, decisions to be made that are all coming from a really positive place, from a really bright, sparkly, sunshiny place, with the energy of the two King of Pentacles behind you, making those smart choices moving forwards. We've got the Four of Swords there as well. The Four of Swords is a card of resting, rebooting, recalibrating, really just giving your brain a bit of a rest. And so I think as you go into this new cycle, I think you're going to feel a big sigh of relief. I think you're going to be able to then take some time to just regroup, to have a little bit of a mental rest. I think this future energy, there's going to be a lot going on. I think there's going to be a lot happening where you're going to have to make some choices, do things all the right way. Things happening. I think there's going to be little bursts of energy coming up for you in the future. And it's all going to come to a place where you actually, I'm just looking at that Five of Wands is sort of above that Four of Swords. And if the conflicts for you has been inner conflict, obviously your mind's been, doing a little bit of a jig, and you've had a lot on your mind, then you're going to come to a place where you can at last rest. You can find a little bit of peace. You've not got this conflict going on in your head about decisions that maybe you need to make, the directions you need to take, what's next for you. And I think you're just going to find time to just switch off. Switch off from all of that, because all the decisions are going to have been made. All the hecticness, I think there's going to be a real flurry of energy related to your career and finances in the near future. And then you're going to be able to just have a rest, clear your head before you start moving onwards again. Moving onwards, I think you're going to be actively pushing forwards, whether you're going to be growing something, whether it's your business, whether it's your finances, but whatever it is, you are putting some energy, some quite big energy into moving forwards, taking action, and towards the things that ignite you, the things that set you alight, the passions, the inspirations, the satisfaction that comes with doing something that you love. You're really going to be moving forwards with that, but there's going to be sort of period where you're going to get to switch off and have a little bit of a rest before that, you actually just really fly forwards with that. So, Pisces, really interesting reading. I'd love, again, to know if it resonates with you and how. In the meantime, take care, and I will catch up with you very, very soon.